Nereyda Salinas. I am director of Stanford Ed Careers, the Career Resources Center at the Graduate School of Education. I am an alum from the class of 1996. First of all, I found validation here, validation for my interests, validation for my bias towards action. I knew it was a great place where I could come and learn and gain knowledge, but I didn't realize the importance of digging deeper, of finding underlying connections and the dynamics that are at play, especially when it comes to changing and impacting the world. And then I'd say finally the amazing network of family, friends, and some of which later became family. The faculty and those interests were just, that's allowed me to keep Stanford wherever I am. If I was in Chicago, if I was in Boston, if I was in Santiago, it didn't make a difference, because Stanford was there in the presence of all of those different people. I think it was that spirit of learning through people when I started digging deeper into the issues of international development, and I found the role of education. I wanted to go back home, and it was a Donald Kennedy Fellowship from Stanford that my advisor, Priscilla Blinka, who was always pushing things under my door, that allowed me to go back to South Chicago and design a 4-week curriculum with a Stanford professor to go back and create a 4-week summer program for inner city kids in South Chicago that hopefully affected their lives in some way. When I was in Santiago de Chile, a couple of us would go and work in different orphanages there, and that was just the Stanford spirit living on. And then later in my adult life, working in Boston, understanding the importance of getting the word of college out to students. I trained recently arrived Stanford graduates who arrived in Boston to how to speak about the importance of college to public high school kids in Boston, and then also to then talk about the importance and the uniqueness of what Stanford had to offer, and seeing college as a possibility, but even Stanford as a possibility to them. I say, Jane, I think we are trying to live out your legacy of always improving the world, of trying to think big picture, of trying to think long term, and of being innovative and of being bold, the way she was for us, and trying to just be good stewards of the legacy that she left us.